We give updates on the new clubs and activities. Students talk about how social media affects mental health. And we take a look at a page on Instagram focused on kindness. This is MET News. Hi and welcome to MET News. I'm Lila Peddie. Let's get right to MET Sports. The girls' basketball team has had an amazing season so far. Sadly, games in past weeks have been canceled due to outside reasons, but the girls have persevered to continue their season through many hardships. On December 21st, the girls had a home game against Abington with a final score of 55-34. To kick off the new year, the girls had a home game against Rockland on January 11th, and the score of the game was 42-52. On Friday, January 14th, the Sachems have a home game against East Bridgewater. The next week, on Tuesday, the girls have an away game against Cohasset. And on Friday, January 21st, the team is traveling to New Bedford. Good luck, Sachems. The boys' basketball continue on their season strong. Games have been canceled, but they are ready for their next game. On Friday, December 17th, the boys had a game against Randolph with a final score of 56-54. Let's look at some clips from the night. Nice job, boys. On Tuesday, December 21st, the boys had a game against Abington with a final score of 58-72. 2 days later, on Thursday, December 23rd, the Sachems had a game against Apponequet with a final score of 73-66. And on Thursday, January 4th, the boys had a game against Carver with a finishing score of 69-58. Then on Tuesday, January 11th, they had a game against Rockland with a final of 50-38. The boys will continue their season with a game against East Bridgewater on Friday, January 14th. On Tuesday, January 18th, the Sachems have a game against Cohasset, and then a game against Apponequet on Monday, January 24th. The boys and girls track and field teams are continuing their winning streak with both teams going 4-0. Both teams had an outstanding meet against Carver on Monday, January 3rd, with the boys winning 96-1 and the girls 79-16. Multiple athletes got a new personal record and continue to prepare for the best. The teams will go on to their last 3 meets at the Reggie Lewis Center on Wednesday, January 26th, Friday, January 28th, and Monday, February 7th. Good luck. The swim team has done a great job this season. We wish them luck in their upcoming meets. On Tuesday, January 4th, the team had a meet against Norwell High School, which resulted in a loss for the boys. They then traveled to Durfee High School on Thursday, January 6th, for a match which resulted in a final score of 59-89 for the boys. For the meet against Norwell, the girls had a close meet coming out on top in the end. For the meet against Durfee, the girls had a score of 103-80. On Thursday, January 13th, the team will be traveling to the UMass Dartmouth swimming pool for a match against New Bedford High School. 2 days later, on January 18th, the team has a home meet against Old Rochester High School. And then on Thursday, January 20th, the team has another home meet against Randolph High School. The hockey team has been doing well recently, winning a lot of games. On Wednesday, December 22nd, the team traveled to Alexia Arena to play against Taunton High School, in which the team won the game 4-0. For the first home game of the season, the team played at Bridgewater Ice Arena against Sandwich High School on Wednesday, December 29th, which resulted in a loss with a score of 0-6. The team came and fought harder against Rockland on Wednesday, January 5th, which resulted in a score of 4-2. On Wednesday, January 12th, the team will travel into the Rockland Ice Rink for a game against Abington. Then on Saturday, January 15th, they have a game against East Bridgewater at the Bridgewater Ice Arena. A few days later, on Monday, January 17th, they will go back to Bridgewater Ice Arena for a game against Hull. The wrestling team has done an amazing job this season, and we wish them luck in their upcoming matches. On Wednesday, December 22nd, the wrestling team played New Bedford, losing 15-66. 2 weeks later, the team played Cohasset on Wednesday, January 5th, sadly losing with a final score of 12-60. Then on January 8th, they traveled to New Bedford for a tournament. The wrestling team will travel to Weymouth on Saturday, January 15th for a tournament. A week later, on Saturday, January 22nd, they have a match against Cohasset. Then that following week, they will travel to Carver High School on Wednesday, January 26th for a match. Good luck! Next up, we have a news story about the effect of social media on students' mental health. But first, let's take a look at some commercials produced by our Television One production students.
What are you doing? Struggling to do my math homework.
You should try the homework machine.
What's that?
All you have to do is take a picture of your assignment and the answers will pop right up. It works for all subjects. Or try it.
Wow, that's so helpful. Thank you. Now we can pass all of our classes.
Hi everybody, today we are outside the main ingredient for First Friday to enjoy a home-cooked meal. The main ingredient is a family-owned business. They offer a variety of foods from breakfast foods to the tastiest paninis. The main ingredient is one of many small businesses in Middleborough who participate in First Friday. This event is from 5 to 9 p.m. for families who want to try new things in Middleborough. Tonight, the Euro is the special at the main ingredient for December's First Friday. It is a Greek American sandwich made with the finest lamb and tzatziki. Come support the Middleborough small businesses on First Friday. And swing by the main ingredient on 75 North Main Street for Just Good Food.
Do you hate working on your truck when it breaks down? Well then, Fixall Oil is just the thing for you. Simply apply a liberal amount to the surface and it will solve all your problems in seconds. This is a broken microphone and we are going to solve this problem with the use of Fixall Oil. It is very dented. Simply use the applicator and it's good as new.
Hey you, are you in need of some fresh goods? Maybe something to spice up your day? Get you ready for class? Well, come down to First Lunch where I can sell you some of my finest goods. As you can see here, we have a fine assortment of goods. We have a nice peanut butter and jelly, and a Mountain Dew, and other various items that may change daily. Us here at Sean's Goods stand by our slogan, which is, if you pay for my gas, you get a pass. This means that once you have paid me at least $30, you get a free item, free of charge. Here are some people who have bought from Sean's Goods and their experience.
Goods always has something new every day, and I personally love how fresh and good the food is. Delicious.
Sean's mom's specialty peanut butter and jelly sandwich is my favorite thing. Honestly, the price is way too low for how good that tastes.
Sean's greatest items is his cosmic brownies. They're so honestly out of this world with how good, delicious, and cheap they are.
As you can see, we have a lot of loyal and great customers, and you can be one of those satisfied customers as well. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to Sean's Good during first period lunch. And remember, if you pay for my gas, you get a pass.
Recently, Olivia Austin and Dorothy Farino interviewed multiple students about social media and the impact it had on them. Let's check out what they had to say.
With the stresses of life as a teenager, many studies have shown that a large portion of it comes from social media. As social media influences the majority of the population, we are looking to discover how mental health is affected.
I joined social media when I was 7.
I joined social media when I halfway through middle school, so in 7th grade.
I joined social media when I was about 12.
The most notable impact of social media is that I constantly fight to see how I am perceived and how people see me, and I always think about who will see this.
Social media has had a big impact on me as I could socialize with people.
I think having all of the expectations that social media has on people, especially teenagers, negatively impacts not only my mental health but many others and my peers.
The most noticeable impact of social media was probably that I use my phone a lot more to check it.
Social media has made me feel more beneficial as I get to communicate with friends and post about my life, keep people updated.
It's kind of a hard one because it's beneficial in the way that it helps me reach out to people. Definitely harmful on body image and thinking that I'm doing good enough.
Overall, I think social media is a little bit beneficial. I think it really helps getting out there and being more open with yourself, and it helps build confidence when other people interact with your stuff.
Just getting to make plans through social media is beneficial, but I think overall it's definitely affected my mental health and just me negatively because of the standards that they hold for people, especially the younger generation. Growing up with that is probably more detrimental than being beneficial.
I'd say it's more beneficial because you get to find out what everyone else is doing. You can tell people what you're doing as well.
I have already taken time off of social media multiple times, and it's definitely benefited me, and I would definitely take time off social media again.
Part of me wants to say yes and be healthy, but I definitely wouldn't. I've kind of become codependent on them.
Having peers and all of my friends have social media made me want to have it as well because I just felt like I was being left out of things.
All my friends had them, so I got it too. Instagram, Snapchat, all the common ones.
I would recommend starting social media when you get your phone, in middle school, 6th, 7th grade.
I think that somebody, probably in middle school where you start to mature a little bit more, and you're a little bit wary about your decisions and know, the impact it can have on your life later, because everything that you post on social media will stay there forever and be accessible at any time.
The age of starting social media, probably never. I think that no one should ever join social media.
Probably around middle school or so, because elementary school is probably too young, but middle school is when you want to start socializing with everyone else.
Social media has had such an important role in our society today, and it has caused many people harm and distress while others have experienced the positive aspect. This has been Olivia Austin for MET News.
How do we make social media more positive? Here's Julie with more about an Instagram page that is doing just that.
MHS Compliments is a new Instagram page that is run by an anonymous MHS student. Unlike other pages, this one isn't about embarrassment, but is more focused on the good. This individual is accepting kind messages and is then posting them anonymously. They're submitted through direct messages with a photo of their choice, and students can request for it to be taken down if they'd like. With over 20 posts, we interviewed some of the people that are featured on this page.
My compliment says, only a few people know enough about her to see how amazing she is. And then anonymous, Raven, you really have an admirer here with a smiley face.
Jenna has really changed the most out of everyone in my grade. She's super nice to me even though I barely know her. She's really beautiful and she's incredibly sweet. I'm super glad to have a class with such a wonderful and caring person. She also has amazing style.
An amazing friend, he's always there for me, and I just wish that he respected himself a lot more. I'm not gonna do that. He's such a sweet guy and very quotable. He has helped me through a lot of hard times, and I've gotten a lot closer to him this year. He's really changed my life for the better. He's always trying to make people laugh, even though he concerns me often. He already knows who wrote this.
I never talk to Elle really, but I see her in the halls often, and she talks to everyone, and is really nice. So I just wanted to say that I like that she's really nice and pretty and cares about people. It's making me blush.
What was your initial reaction when you first found out you got on MHS Compliments?
Almost cried. It's a big honor. I know what it is. I know what it is, definitely.
Yeah.
It's a very big deal.
It was good to see something positive out of a day.
I was surprised because I had just been talking to my friend about how nobody knows who I am because I'm very quiet and I don't talk to anybody. So I was like surprised and I was like, I wonder. So I went on like a mystery hunt to ask everyone if they knew who it was.
I think I was the first one on the count, so I was kind of like, oh, like what is this? Kind of confused, but like once I like realized what it was, it felt like, I don't know, made me really happy because I was just like, oh, I was very nice to them.
Is there anything you'd like to say to the owner of MHS Compliments?
I would say thank you because it made my day, and I would really like to know who you are.
I think it's one of the best things that's ever been created. It really did a spin on everyone's day. Always makes everyone feel happy and positive. So thank you, whoever did that.
Good job.
We reached out to the creator for a comment, and this is what they had to say. I'd like to say that I'm honored to be newsworthy, but mostly that I've seen a lot of accounts spreading negativity around here. Those accounts, while funny, can potentially be seen as putting down the people involved. This way, everyone in the school can get a chance to be complimented, compliment their friends, and see how amazing everyone at the school really is. My goal is that everyone in the school gets at least one compliment, so I encourage everyone to send one, even if they don't have a picture or a username for the person. I just want positivity spread around since I used to be a victim of bullying myself, and I would have loved to have received a compliment in an account like this back then. Everyone deserves a compliment, no matter how small the compliment may seem. MHS Compliments is rising in popularity with over 200 followers. We'd like to thank the creator for wanting to spread this kindness around MHS. This is Julie with MET News.
Great job to all the students that participated in the holiday concert on January 12th. You can find a recording of the amazing concert on our YouTube channel. The Middleborough High School has selected their musical performance this year as Mamma Mia. We can't wait to see the final show. The Horatio Alger Scholarship is now being offered to the class of 2023. This is a very prestigious national scholarship, and qualified juniors are encouraged to apply. See your school counselor or Mr. Brannigan if you have any questions. Pizza Club's next meeting will be on Friday, January 21st in room C147. This month's meeting is Grammy themed, and you're encouraged to dress up for a fun way to end the week. Thank you for joining us on this episode of MET News. I'm Lila Peddie. Have an amazing night.